And you're right. Like the way respect is given in America is very highly motivated by what position you hold.
Yep.
Almost like when people ask you what you do for a living here, they're not really
Exactly.
curious about what you want to do. They're trying to find out what you do so they can figure out how much they should respect you and how much they should talk down to you.
Yep.
So when people ask me what I do, if I say, "Oh, I work on the military base," they give me a bunch of respect because they think, "Oh, the military
Yep.
is really cool." But if I tell them like, "Oh, I work as a photographer," they think that's a cool job too, so they give me this much respect. But if I said I work as a janitor, then they start talking like differently and they look at you differently
Exactly.
because they think you don't have as much money. And if you don't have as much money, you're not worth as much. And the Japanese company I worked for there, it was the Americans hated it, but the way they did their management structure was very Japanese. Their managers were promoted based on how long they had been at the company. So whether they were good
Yep.
or not, even if they're not a really good worker, if they've been there for 15 years and put in the hours of work, they get promoted to managers, and then they switch out different managers. So you're a manager
Yeah.
one day, and then you're not a manager another day because that's a very Japanese thing to do, to switch everybody out.
Switching everybody out. Yep.
And in America, if you do that, that's considered like a demotion, and that's considered like you're not doing a good job.